Hello, everybody. Welcome along to a brand new week on House of Games. You'll have spotted already with the gold trim. We've got a Champions Week on our hands. 4 former winners have come back to do battle for the solid gold trophy. Can you believe it? Shall we meet our returning champions? They are Jimi Famurewa, Sara Pascoe, Harriet Kemsley, and Colin Murray. Welcome back, everyone. Champions all. Lovely to have you here. Jimmy, you've got a trophy already. You're a champion. But tough lineup, right?
It really is. Formidable. We're in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's great to be back among friends with the sort of simmering tension of barely concealed competitiveness.
Yeah.
I'm really
Different game at this level, Jimmy. Different game at this level.
I know.
Sara, coming back from Series 1.
Yeah.
Which I think was 1934, something like that.
Yes.
A while ago, in the Kensington
Between
Oval.
the wars.
Between the wars, exactly. Listen, there's some good quizzes here.
Yeah.
How's your game?
I took a really long time between series because I didn't want people to think it was a repeat. I wanted to look much older and fatter.
That's clever. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
And, yeah, very intimidated by my competitors. But I've decided this time to enjoy it and just learn.
Listen, it's a learning experience for all of us. I love you saying I'm going to enjoy it and learn within, like, 2 questions. Like, you'll all be like, Harriet, how lovely to have you back. Now, we've got a golden trophy, of course. But we've also got golden prizes. Ooh. Every day, all the prizes are gold. Would you like to take a look at today's prizes?
I would love to.
Yeah. Our winner today can choose one of these. We have the golden toolbox, the golden planter, the golden tape measure, the golden water bottle, or the golden cowboy hat. Harriet, any of those you particularly fancy?
What is the box?
It's a golden toolbox.
Does it have tools in it?
No, because I like other people to choose. I like people to have freedom of expression.
That's nice.
So you would go toolbox. Colin, welcome back. Lovely to have you here.
Great to be back.
Very much on home territory here, next door studio to Countdown.
I would so much rather be in your seat than this one, though. It's a good reminder of, like, what contestants go through. Because I feel like, do you know when a League One striker, no offence to who I was on with, but when a League One striker scores 20 goals and gets signed by a Premier League club after one good season, and then everyone's like, oh, he's rubbish. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm here. You said Champions League. I'm Aston Villa.
Oh, this is Colin, who also has a trophy, just kind of, you know, trying to manage expectations.
Is there a bit of hustling going on? We're all like, oh, I couldn't possibly, and then just on the buzzers like that.
I mean, it doesn't sound like Colin. What prize would you go for, Cole?
The water bottle. Love the water bottle.
Water bottle. Jimmy?
The planter is calling me. Does it come with the plant?
Again, I prefer people to, you know, I'm very much a libertarian in my politics and in my game shows. I prefer people to have their own plants.
Yeah, you want us to have agency, of course, yeah.
And Sara, what would you go for?
Tape measure, but I'd only measure very, very tall men.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, any time a tall man walked past your house, you couldn't come in, could you?
Do you mind? I could find out if you're in the Giants Club or not. Oh, you're just short.
Very not.
Are you in the Giants Club?
I am not.
Almost.
Should we get on and play? We've got 4 champions. Only one of them's winning a solid gold trophy. Who's it going to be? Let's find out, shall we, with our first round, which is... Rhyme time. Fingers on buzzers, please. 2 questions, the answers rhyme with each other. Here's your first one. Abbreviation for the English county Buckinghamshire, and rubber discs used in ice hockey. Sara.
Bucks and pucks.
Bucks and pucks. It is bucks and pucks. Very nicely done. Next 2. Superhero film series starring Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and Oscar-nominated song performed by Ryan Gosling in Barbie. Harriet.
X-Men, I'm Just Ken.
X-Men, I'm Just Ken. Absolutely. Well done. Next one. What are these? And who is this? Yes, that's Colin.
Acorns, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Pine Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Anyone want to... You'd have to buzz it. Jimmy.
Pine cones, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Pine cones of Catherine Zeta-Jones. I know it's been a long time since you've been on, Sara, but we must buzz in.
Must buzz. Okay,
yeah, we must buzz.
Thank you for telling me off.
Here are your next 2. What is this? And what's the title of this song? Don't tell me it's not worth fighting. Colin.
Everything I do it for you, didgeridoo.
Everything I do it for you, didgeridoo? Yeah. Is correct, Colin. Nicely done. That's a long walk for a point, isn't it? Everybody off the mark. That's what we like to see. Next to Prince Harry's 2023 memoir and American TV series starring Ayo Edebiri and Jeremy Allen White as chefs. Yes, that is Jimmy.
Spare and the Bear.
Spare and the Bear?
Brilliant.
It is Spare and the Bear. Nicely done. Next to who is this? And who is this? Yes, that is Harriet.
Desiree Birch and Charlotte Church.
Desiree Birch, Charlotte Church. Absolutely right, it is. Oh, you guys are good. It's tough, right?
In the big leagues.
Wow. Final question in this round. Film series with the 2024 instalment Furiosa and levy on goods and services known by the abbreviation VAT. That is Harriet.
Mad Max and Tax.
It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Jimmy.
Mad Max value added tax.
Correct. That's what I'm looking for. Mad Max value added tax. Well done. That's the end of that round. Our first leaderboard of the week looks like this. Our first champions leaderboard. Sarah and Colin have 1 point each. Harriet has 2. Jimmy has 3. Okay, Jimmy. Nicely done. Let's get straight on and play our first pairs game of the week, shall we? We've got 4 very good players here. Now we're going to see them team up. Our first pairs game is distinctly average. Sarah and Colin, you're tied third. Sarah, why don't you choose your partner for this round?
Oh, can I choose Harriet, please?
Sorry, you can't. Sorry. Yeah, no, of course you can.
I was like, OK, we have to accept it.
Harriet and Jimmy for your swap seats, please.
Yeah.
Harriet and Sarah are a team. Jimmy and Colin are a team. 2 cracking teams here.
Come on.
Tablets out, please, everybody. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. The answers will be numbers. I will take the average of each pair's numbers as their answer.
Oh, no.
Here's your first question. According to their 2020 census, what is the population of the United States? Huh.
It's hard to think of numbers. I'm trying to count, but I'm never going to get there.
What, you're trying to count individual Americans?
Just trying to work it
You're
out
going,
roughly.
OK.
Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Yeah, Donald Trump.
That's the one.
Madonna.
Ryan
Bruce
Reynolds.
Springsteen.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal. There's another one.
Yeah.
J-Lo.
Yeah. How many people on a basketball team? And then times that by...
How many basketball teams are there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many major cities there are? Then colleges.
Should be doable. What do you reckon at home on this one? What's the population of the United States? Harriet, we start with you.
It's more than 4 and maybe under.
270 million?
That's what I've written.
I think that's what I would have guessed.
Are you
In my
serious?
head, that was going to be my guess.
Okay. You
wouldn't have said it out
270 million.
loud.
I wasn't about to say it because it would ruin the round.
Yes.
But it wouldn't because I don't know the answer.
I also loved that you said mill, like you're really rich.
Yeah.
You just call them mills. There's no time to say how many
I
millions.
don't have time. I've got to count them, you know.
When you're really rich, you don't even say the mill, you just say 270. And it's just assumed
Yes.
that
But
it's
you're
assumed
talking
that it's a mill.
millions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sarah, you up or down from that?
I've gone much lower, so hopefully our average is correct.
66 million. So your average, Harriet and Sarah, is 168
So I think
million.
maybe we've done it.
Jimmy, where are you on this?
I'm really now recognising too low, but not as low,
Yes.
Sarah. I went 80 million.
80 million, says Jimmy.
Yeah.
And Colin, up from that?
I want you to know if I had had a choice, would have been Harriet. 340 million.
340 million, says Colin. So your average is 210 million. What do you think at home? What have you gone with on this one? The population of the USA. Let's find out, shall we? What is the population? Who scored the point? 331 million. Wow, look at Colin's answer. That's pretty good,
Helps
isn't
to be an
it?
American
Really
politics
good.
nerd.
I'm just really glad that Colin and I both played our part in winning.
Yeah, you absolutely.
Great to have jointly contributed.
You robbed a point there, Jimmy, didn't you? But that's the point in life. It's about choosing partners, isn't it? Here's your next question. How many cafes does the National Trust run? That's nice,
that's
isn't
lovely.
it? That is
Great
lovely.
question.
I love a National Trust cafe.
Gorgeous.
I can live without the houses and the gardens, but the cafe.
Oh, this is tricky.
What do you reckon at home on this one? You've been to one today? Someone would have been. OK, everybody is in. Jimmy, what are you thinking on this?
I was thinking one for each National Trust property at least. But if you've been to them, you realise that there's quite a few. Like, sometimes there'll be more than one cafe. So anyway, I went 682.
682. Doesn't sound unreasonable. Colin, up
Do you
or
think
down?
you're a little high?
I mean, potentially.
Because I think I'm a little
Yeah,
low.
yeah, potentially.
So I think maybe this could work out okay.
419, says
I agree with
Colin.
what I say. You make your money in coffee, like,
Yeah.
they're going to have one in
Makes
each
it
one
real
at least.
full.
That's where the National Trust are making the big bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your average is 550 and a half. Harriet, where are you on this one?
I think I've gone too low. Can I say that that's a 7?
You can't. I
Okay.
think that sounds okay.
Yeah.
I don't think...
Yeah.
how many can there actually
How
be?
many are there? There's like,
There's a few castles,
yeah, a few castles, a few houses.
big houses.
Yeah, and
No one's going really anymore, are they? They've got Netflix and stuff.
Sarah, you gone up or down from 263?
Down, 181.
So your average is 222. We've got 222, we've got 550. How many cafes does the National Trust run? Who scored the point? 280. Well done. Well done.
wow,
Very nicely done. Harriet, you're only 17 off there.
wow! I guess
Well
I just love the
done.
National Trust. What can I say?
And final question in this round. How many tractors? Here we go. Yeah, buckle up, everybody. How many tractors were registered in the UK in 2023?
How you even meant to start?
Those are new. I think it's got a key.
Actually, it's a starter button. So
Yes, I know. I just, you know what? I panicked. I panicked and did a joke from the 1970s. I've never driven a tractor. I would really like to.
I've driven one.
Have you?
Not to brag, yeah. In a documentary. It is really fun.
Yeah, is it cool?
Yeah. It's just such a satisfying
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
gear
it's a real
thing.
clunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've driven a tractor?
I grew up on a farm, so yeah.
way.
Yeah. I mean, not like proper, like
Yeah.
just sitting there and moving some things like as someone properly drives.
Yeah, cool though. OK, everybody is in. Sarah and Harriet have both ridden tractors, but do they know how many were registered? Sarah, what have you gone for?
I've gone for 7,500 tractors.
7,500. And Harriet?
We're in tune.
Oh,
7,000.
7,000. How about that? 7,250 is your average. Colin?
I'm in trouble then. 50,000.
50, that's a lot of
Agriculture's
tractors.
huge, isn't it?
Have you
Yeah.
been on a motorway? Was it covered in tractors?
Well, I live out in the countryside now for the first time ever, and there's about a tractor for every couple of fields.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
But they're not all brand new that year.
Oh no, no,
Oh, wait.
no, that's not what that means.
Yes, it is, yeah. Because otherwise they
Poppycock.
because an old tractor would have been registered in like 1987.
Jimmy, I'm so sorry.
No, you don't need to be sorry because you've not seen how crazily high I've gone.
Can't be higher than
I
50,000.
thought that was high.
Jimmy, what have you done?
I've done
Oh,
800,000.
Jimmy.
800,000.
Jimmy.
Just didn't think. I went on vibes. I hate
Wow.
these questions.
Your
Wow.
average
Wow.
is 425,000 new tractors.
So one in every 120 odd people in
Yeah,
Britain
yeah.
bought a
Yeah, of
tractor in
course, yeah.
2023.
Registered it. Everyone was buying tractors, do you remember?
Yeah.
Everyone went tractor
It was
crazy.
post-COVID.
It was.
Yeah.
How do we feel alive again?
Remember when we were told to buy tractors?
Yeah, the year
Pandemic.
before everyone got dogs, and then the next year everyone got tractors. Yeah.
COVID went banana bread, dogs,
Yeah.
tractors.
Yeah. People moved out of London. They were like just enjoying having a garden so much. Like, we won't get a lawnmower.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Let's take a look, shall we? How many tractors were registered? Who scored the point? 11,000 registered.
no.
11,000. Very well done, Harriet and Sarah. You get the final point of the round.
Oh,
Have us
Jimmy.
away, please, everybody. 800,000, Jimmy.
I'd seen you write it, and I was so excited
I
for the
know.
reveal.
Harriet and Jimmy, if you will swap back, please.
Brilliant.
Great teaming. Thanks,
Yeah,
Harriet.
that
Such
was
a great
really
time
fun.
there.
That was fun.
Well done.
Well done, guys.
Shall we take a little look at our leaderboards after that? They're all champions, so it's going to be a close week. Look at this. Colin has 2, Sarah's got 3, Harriet and Jimmy, 4 points each. Out in the leads. Round 3 today is the backwards round. In this round, I will ask you a series of questions. You must give me the answers backwards. So if I ask your name, you'd say Murray Colin, for example. Buzzers on fingers. 2001 in opened was plants rare containing domes large of number A comprising Cornwall in attraction visitor which? Sarah?
Don't millennium. No.
It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Colin?
Project Eden, though?
Project Eden is absolutely right. Eden Project. That's Project Eden. Next one. Actor which star All Places Trading and Lies True, Wanda called Fish A films thee. That is Colin.
Palin Michael.
It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Harriet?
John Cleese John.
It is incorrect, I'm afraid. Sarah?
Weaver Sigourney.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. I was looking for Curtis Lee Jamie. Curtis Lee Jamie.
Oh, have you put the sentences are backwards?
Yes, the sentences are
Because
backwards.
I was like, this is hard to follow, but you've done the same as the answer.
You want to try and read it?
I was like, what is that? It's hard to
weird,
work
haven't
out.
you?
Yeah, the words are all...
Song this of title thee is what? Yes, Colin.
Man Space.
Man Space?
Wow, that's
Well
you're very
played,
good at
Colin.
the music.
What a Eurovision, were Eurovision gigs. What a Eurovision entry.
That's
right
a
up there with the
great
greatest
song.
of all
A
time.
great song
yeah.
by Ryder Sam, of course.
Yeah.
Next one. President US serving the carries that plane, any two given commonly is name what? Yes, Colin.
One Force Air.
One Force Air. Air Force One becomes One Force Air. Question next. Song this of title thee is what? Yes, Colin.
Good Feeling.
Good feeling. Well played. And your final question in this round. Two Thing and One Thing named companions has characters Zeus, Dr. Feline, which? Jimmy.
Hat in cat there?
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Harriet.
Hat, the in cat.
Hat the in cat the? Yes, absolutely,
Yes.
Harriet. Well done. That's the end of that round. A very good round for Colin Murray. Our leaderboard with 2 rounds to go looks like this. Sarah has 3, Jimmy has 4, Harriet has 5, Colin out on the lead on 6. Still so close between everybody. But 3 points between the lot of you with 2 rounds
tough.
to go.
I just think, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
But I got through it.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Next one. I'm terrible at dating. Tablets out, please, everybody.
Oh, no.
I'm going to give you some events from world history. You need to tell me in what year they happened, please. And whoever is closest gets the point. Yes, I know.
It's the worst round of all of House of Games.
Thanks, man. Now we've got our trailer. Here's your first question. In which year did this happen, please?
Oh.
Alexander the Great is born. I mean, rather you than me, everybody. What do you think at home on this one, Alexander the Great? Okay, everyone is in. Jimmy, what are your thoughts here?
I've just written 3 numbers down.
649.
649.
Sarah, what have you gone for?
Well, I don't know the answer, but I'm comfortable with not knowing things that I can't think about and then sort of remember. The annoying things are when you do know
Yes,
and you've forgotten.
exactly that.
I don't know. I've guessed quite similarly to you. 600 AD.
600
I don't think he was alive at the same time as Jesus, and I've never met him. So I think between the two.
They never toured together.
Somewhere between you and Jesus. Yeah. Harriet, where have you gone?
I thought of how many tractors were registered that year. I think maybe 800
Yeah.
roughly.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
And Colin?
300 AD.
300 AD. So we've got 300 all the way up to 800 on this one. Alexander the Great, when was he born? Who scored a point?
Come on.
356 BC. Wow, you're 600 years out. Wow. You got a point, Colin.
Wow.
Nicely done.
600 years out getting the point.
I mean, listen, it's, that's the game.
Yeah.
Wow. 356, but he was born a long time ago, wasn't he?
Ages.
Yeah.
How about that? Should we look at another one?
Yes.
In which year did this happen, please? The first UK TV game show to offer a cash prize is broadcast.
Brilliant question.
What do you think at home on this one? Do you think what that would have been?
OK.
Everybody is in. Sarah, what are your thoughts on this one?
I've gone for 1972.
1972.
I thought it'd be a long time ago.
Yeah.
After the invention of TV, before Strike It Lucky. That's what I've got. That's all right. That was my logic.
Yeah. You either have to go BC or post Strike It Lucky. Harriet, where are you?
When were TVs invented?
When were TVs invented?
Yeah, do we know?
Like 20s, something like
Oh,
that?
great. OK, great. I was worried I might have said it before TVs. OK, great.
1956 is Harriet.
Great.
It's always good to check, isn't it?
Yeah.
Colin.
We're very close. I went 1974.
1974.
Thought process being, I'm reckoning the BBC didn't. And then I went to 3 channels, and I don't know when ITV became the 3rd channel, but I'm guessing it might have been about then. And I think the commercial channel went, how can we...
Yes.
So I think you could be bang on in that area, but don't know.
Let's hope so.
74. And Jimmy?
I think I've probably gone a bit too low, but I thought similarly that probably be kind of more recent than you'd think. It wouldn't be something right at the start of,
Yeah,
you know,
1963,
television.
says Jimmy.
1963.
So 3 separate decades there. What have you gone with at home on this one? Let's find out, shall we? When was it? 1955. Harriet, 1 year out.
Whoa.
How about that? Very, very impressive.
Brilliant.
It was Take Your Pick with Michael Miles
Nice.
from 1955, and that weirdly it was just after ITV started, but that was in the 50s.
earlier.
Yeah. Next question. Ballet Comique de la Reine, considered the first ballet, is performed. That's a classy question, isn't it?
Classic.
Right up our street.
The horrible thing about this black screen is you see what you look like when you don't know the answer. You're like, that's what I look like when I feel stupid.
I mean, so if they ever make Black Mirror the quiz show, that's the central conceit.
Right, here we go.
What do you think at home on this one? First ever ballet. Everyone is in. Harriet, what are your thoughts here?
I think I might have gone too early. I think it might have been 18 something, but I put 1712.
1712.
Because
That feels...
What could you count as a ballet? Like someone does a little leap and you're like, well,
Yeah.
you've done it.
I know, right? And we're like, that isn't even ballet. And they're like, listen, I said it's ballet, so it is ballet. Colin, where have you gone?
This is a little crazy.
Oh, wow.
1710.
I kind of have, like, classical music was about before, and ballet was probably quite rock and roll and a little bit risque at the start, when it came a bit after. So I'm thinking it in and around there, but I cannot believe we're 2 years apart.
If it's 1711, you're both going to get a point.
Yes, let's go 1711.
Yes.
Let's have it.
Jimmy, what have you put? Don't say 1711.
7. I wish. I went a little bit later. I think it probably is a bit earlier. I said 1833.
1833
I
says.
just thought, yeah, that kind of vague era.
And Sarah?
Well, I'm going to take this as a very positive sign because Harriet got the last one. Colin's been doing incredibly. I've won 1709.
No way.
No breath.
No way. It's literally almost impossible for Colin to win this one.
Do you know how clever we're going to look if it's in and around there? I don't care about the point now because we're so cultured.
And you just edit out the stuff about us not knowing.
I would laugh so much if it's 1833 now.
I think we all would, yeah.
It's like Radio 4 going to be booking us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's find out, shall we? When was the first ballet performed? Who scored a point?
Come on.
Oh,
1581.
Wow,
Well, Sarah, you get the point.
Yeah.
Well played.
Wow.
Wow.
1581. Well done if you were close to that at home. That's the end of the round. Tablets away, please, everybody. We're about to find our first winner of the week, and it's pretty close here. 3 points between everyone. Jimmy and Sarah, you have 4 points each. Harriet has got 6. Colin, 7 points.
Wow.
1 point in the lead. We know comedians are always very good at answer smash. That's one thing we definitely know. But you've got a lead.
I'm terrible at it.
Oh, yeah?
I threw away nearly 3 of the wins on this round.
Does he mean that? Is that kidology?
No, isn't it?
Our final round, of course, is... Answer smash. Fingers on buzzers. Point for a correct answer. Don't forget, you lose a point if you give me an incorrect answer in this round.
And it's answers smashed together.
It is answers smashed together. You were a champion, Harriet, at this. That's the thing to remember.
Yeah.
And you're also just 1 point off the lead.
I'll know it when I see it.
Exactly. Your first category is film characters. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above them. The Flintstones cartoon is set in which fictional town? Yes, Jimmy.
Man.
No, I'm going to time you out, Jimmy. Sarah.
Bedrocky.
Bedrocky?
Bedrocky.
It is Bedrocky.
I was like Stallone.
Or Bedrocky Balboa. Next one. Which duo had a UK #1 hit in 1984 with Wake Me Up Before You Go Go? Yes, Sarah.
Whamily.
Wow.
Is it Whamily?
That's brilliant.
It is Wham and Amelie. Whamily. Next one. Circle of Life and Can You Feel the Love Tonight were written by Tim Rice and Elton John for which 1994 film? Yes, Colin.
Lion King Kong.
Lion King
Well
Kong
played.
is correct, Colin. Nicely done. The Lion King, King Kong, the Lion King Kong. Next category. Parts of a tree.
Wow.
Wow. What is the name of the bass player in the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Jimmy.
Leaves.
It is. Well done. Flea and leaves. Sleeves. Next one. On a standard keyboard, which key is used to add a gap between words? Yes, Sarah.
Shark.
Is incorrect, I'm afraid. Anybody fancy it?
No.
I was looking for the space bark.
Space bar.
The space bar.
Oh,
bark.
keyboard. I was thinking of a
Yeah, I was
piano.
thinking of a piano.
Ah.
Yeah.
Next one. What type of marsupial appears on the Australian coat of arms? Colin.
Kangaroos.
Kangaroos. It is kangaroos. Nicely done. Next one. We're done for the day. I think he's done it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Lots of good buzzing in from everyone. A few points being knocked off. They're all champions, all four of them, but only one of them is going to be our champ on Monday, and that is Colin Murray with 9 points. Well played, Colin.
Well played, Colin.
Colin, look at the shock on his face. Me?
I don't like the fake humility.
Little old me. Colin, you've won a golden prize. Which of these would you like? It's very real now, isn't
I
it?
think I'm going to take the water bottle.
Because you'll use it, right?
Yeah, every day.
Nice.
Well, I've used everything from before, apart from the deck chair. I wish I'd never picked that. That's just that's in the garage. It always gets in the way.
Yeah, taking up
And it
space.
fell. I have to charge my car in the garage. True story. It fell onto my car and left a mark.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
I was gonna sue you,
But your
but-
tractor wasn't
Yeah.
damaged, right?
His many tractors were
Yeah,
safe and
yeah,
sound.
underwater.
Congratulations, Colin. Our leaderboard, we get 4 points for a win, 3 for second, 2 for third, and 1 for fourth every day until double points Friday. So Colin's at the top for now. Shall we do it all again tomorrow?
Yeah.
Please.
Look forward to seeing you ever so much. We'll look forward to seeing you as well on the House of Games.
Oh, yes. I'm going to join a gym.
Just for that.
Just for this.
Excellent.